Hello there! Thank you very much for joining us today in this Azure Portal how-to video. Today, we learn how to create, share, and use Azure Portal dashboards. And for that, we have Adam Abdelhamid with us that is going to show us all of that. So thank you for joining, Adam.
Thanks, Leon. So yeah, we're going to go over how to create, share, and use Azure dashboards. Here, what I've got is a dashboard I've already created. So I have this virtual machine that I know I have to manage pretty much every day. And this dashboard helps me manage it more quickly and navigate more efficiently. What I've got here is a few tiles to help me do that. First, we've got one where I've just put a little bit of instructions sort of for myself or maybe for anyone else on the team. And that was just configured with some basic markdown syntax.
So basically, you can add any markdown that you want into that tile, and then you can make it available for everyone using this dashboard, right?
That's right. Then we've got here a basic shortcut tile that's going to take me into the main management page for that virtual machine. This exposes all the management capabilities that the portal offers. And finally, over here, what we've got is a clock tile that's just going to show the local time for where I know this dashboard is geolocated on Earth. Below that, we've got some monitoring metrics, which are sort of the key metrics for this virtual machine, things like CPU, network, and disk. Below that, we've even got a little YouTube video featuring this fine gentleman over here. You might recognize him.
I see one fine gentleman and me.
Yeah.
There.
Okay. And then finally, just sort of another list of all my other resources. Now, one thing that I wanted to point out for those of you who've used dashboards in the past, we've just added this new pretty cool feature here, which lets me control the time range for these charts sort of centrally. So rather than have to change the time range one by one, if I wanted to change it, so for example, this is showing data for the past hour, past 30 days. If I wanted to change that to the past hour, I could click up here and it would let me do that. You can also see that any tiles that support the time range will sort of light up and the ones that don't will sort of dim away. So let's do that.
Oh, that's really cool. So basically, you are applying here to the metric tiles, but there are many other tiles that support this pattern, right?
That's right. And so now, you know, that's my dashboard that I've created for me. Right now, only I can see it. If I want others on the team to be able to share and collaborate on this dashboard, I'll go ahead and click the share command. You'll notice that it's going to ask me to not only give it a name, but also choose subscription and a resource group. The reason that is because in Azure, shared dashboards are implemented as Azure resources. So just like a virtual machine or a storage account, an Azure dashboard is a resource that's managed in Azure Resource Manager. The other thing that means is that access to these dashboards is going to be managed using role-based access control, just like any other resource. So if a user has at least the reader role in access control to the subscription and resource group that we pick here, then when they log in, they will see the dashboard in their list of dashboards. So we won't publish it right now, but yeah, I would just click that button and it will be done.
And that's really cool because basically we are using the same rules that people know and love to share the resources in Azure to share dashboards, right?
That's right. And in addition to just RBAC managing access to the dashboard itself, we've got sort of fine-grained control on the tiles. So let's say you had a dashboard that has tiles from lots of different resources, and I give you access to the dashboard, but you only have access to a few of those resources. The tiles that you have access to will work, and the ones you don't will show no access. So you get pretty fine-grained control there, which is pretty neat.
Oh, that's really cool. So basically, even if you share a dashboard and you are concerned about access to the information, we got you there because the fact that we have role-based access control that is threaded through the entire system is helping us in this case, right?
Absolutely. So that's a dashboard that we've already created. Now you know how to share it. Let's just quickly show how I would create a new dashboard.
Perfect.
So I'll click New Dashboard here. That's going to put me into this sort of blank canvas, and it's going to reveal the tile gallery. Now the tile gallery has a bunch of the tiles that we were just using. So for example, here's the video tile. I could just sort of paste in a Channel 9 link there, or a YouTube link, or any MP4 file that's sort of doesn't require any authentication. Will work there. We've got the markdown tile here that we showed as well, and many others. So it's going to reveal the markdown editor there.
And basically, you can search there, right? I see that there's a long list, but you can filter and...
That's right, yeah, so I could have gone like this.
Perfect.
There we go.
Now you got it.
I can give it a custom name, so we'll call this Leon's Dashboard. And when I'm happy with how it looks, I can just hit Done Customizing. And I'll close that too. In addition to the tile gallery, there are other ways to get tiles on the dashboard as well. So let me just go here and use search. You can see that my recent VM that we were just looking at is right there. So I'll click on that. Many of the pages in the portal will offer a pin command, and that's going to just basically pin a shortcut to this page to the current dashboard. And when I scroll down, you'll see that sometimes inline in the pages in the dashboard as well, or in the portal as well, we'll have inline pin commands. And this is where we got those monitoring metrics before. So I'll just click around there. We go back to our dashboard, and you see I've got all those tiles. I can go back into edit, and I can arrange them and make them look nice and kind of optimize them for my resolution. And that's sort of it.
How do you make them smaller or larger if you want that?
Well, I can simply drag the tiles. Some tiles only support fixed sizes. Others can be dragged to any size. And then, yeah, just drag and drop, and that's it. You can even, when you're all done, so I'll go back to the one we started with, which kind of already looks nice. If I want, I could even put this up on a projector, put it into full screen mode, and sort of leave it there for the team to look at all day.
That's very cool, Adam. That's awesome.
So that's pretty much it. We covered how to use a dashboard, how to share it, and then how to use the tile gallery and the in-page pin gestures to create a new dashboard.
Thank you, Adam. And thank you very much for watching this video. Please try Azure Dashboards and let us know what you think. Leave us a comment in the YouTube video or follow us on Twitter. Thank you very much and see you in the next video.